Is this good? Y'all can see. Anyways, I'm excited. It's been a while, y'all. Real? Give me a second. I didn't put on sunscreen today either. So. It's been a busy morning. It's been a busy almost year actually. Okay, I think I'm ready. Hey y'all, I'm Mya Leilani. Welcome to my channel if you're new here, and if you're not, welcome back. I look red. I just feel like the lighting is just not giving. I'm gonna try the frame. I feel like my head's gonna look big like this though. Okay, I can back up. Bingo. Okay, so I know it has been a long while actually. I haven't posted a video since New Year's, May 18th. And before that I wasn't even posting consistently either, like, because y'all know I was like posting videos like at least once or twice every 2 weeks, you know. I wanted to come on here and give y'all an explanation because we were consistent and then we just weren't, like, at all. So I don't have a list of everything that I want to talk about, but a lot of changes have been made and I just want to bring y'all along because it's a reason I wasn't on YouTube. It's the reason I wasn't on YouTube. It's just been a lot going on since the last time we've talked, and like before that, I don't even know where I want to start. But first off, remember how I was unemployed? Your girl got a job. 2 actually. 1 for real, but then 2 like for fake. Okay, so I'm gonna just get into it because this is like a chit chat, I guess. We about to talk about everything. So during the school year, it was a lot going on. Like, after, I know I keep using this excuse and it's been a year, but after my car accident, after I got injured at work, I was basically out of work. I couldn't work. My rent stacked up, y'all. Like, I owed them like $9,000 type before I could even like pay consecutively afterwards. So I ended up getting on like this rental assistance program. Shout out my insurance. After that, I kind of got back on track, and then y'all seen basically in the last video y'all know my baby, but basically he came into my life. Well, he had came into my life before, but we had made it official, and we was both going through things, I guess. I don't want to like put our business on blast because y'all know I ain't here for that, but we were going through a lot at the time, and we both basically just been holding each other down and being the strength that each other needs. Like, we've been falling back on one another. I be falling back on him a whole lot more than he fall back on me, just because, you know, he's very dominant. Very dominant. I'm sitting outside his job. Anyways, and people's getting off, but he's very dominant and he allows me to be feminine, so he'd rather not fall back on me, but if he needs to, like, I'm here. Like, we're picking each other up where we lack, you know what I'm saying? So basically, couldn't work, and eventually I reached out to like school resources. I ended up feeling that whole past semester, like the entire semester, like didn't pass nothing. So I was like, okay, spring semester, I'm on it. We about to, you know, tap into these resources. My rent's paid up, you know, I just need to find me a job. And nobody wanted to hire me. I was applying everywhere. Everybody's hiring, but nobody's hiring. Reaching out to a success coach at my university, and I also reached out to my academic coach, which is kind of different from an academic advisor, but it's basically one and the same. But my success coach was like, okay, well, like, you know, I can help financially until your rental assistance is like confirmed. So I ended up getting like a scholarship because I was going through like such a struggle for the fall semester, so she allowed me to get money from fall semester during the spring, which obviously I put towards my rent. Then my rental assistance came in, and at this point we shaking back, but I still need a job. So after I talked to my academic coach, he basically was like, you qualify for work study. And I was like, pause, because what is work study? I know, like, when I do my financial aid or whatever, I'll be like, I want to work, like, give me a work study job. They don't ever give me a work study job. I didn't know I had to find the work study job. I thought the work study job was gonna find me, and that's where I was messing up. But anyways, I found a work study job and I was working at school. I can't really disclose what I was doing, but I was working with nutrition for one of the sports teams. I had early morning shifts, so I was in there like 5:30 to whenever my class had started, and then I would like go into class afterwards, which worked out, and it was a good paying job. But because I was introduced to work study so late in the game, I only had like a month and a half to stack my money. You know what I'm saying? Definitely helped. But if I had known about it before, there would have been a much bigger difference than what it made, you know? I ended up failing all my classes again. I don't know what it is. I be going to class, not all the time, but when I don't, I do the work outside of class. So I'm confused on what it is. I do extra credit every time they offer extra credit during the semester. I go to study sessions. I score moderately high on exams. I thought I was on it, y'all, and for some reason I failed every class. My highest grade was a C. So now I'm like, pause. Something gotta shake, like something isn't working and I need to backtrack and reevaluate. I have decided to take like a gap semester year. I don't really know what I want to do. I'm thinking about going to esthetician school. If you don't know what that is, it's like waxes, facial, skin care, basically. I want to focus on content creation because even though that's what I was taking a break from, I thought content creation was basically like what was holding me back from doing well academically. Turns out that's not the case. So we're back to content creating. This time my goal is to become a full-time content creator because that's where my passion is. I love making videos. I love, you know, graphic design, things like that. But I also have a strong passion for healthcare and exercise and athletics. That's why I just want to take a gap semester. That's why it's just a break and I'm not dropping out. But I think I'm gonna definitely focus on content creating and not just my YouTube channel. I want to expand my platforms, develop my Pinterest, other apps, TikTok, Instagram. I just want to utilize all my opportunities for content creation. I don't know if y'all know, but I had started this flower business where I make like bouquets and like flower art, and I think I'm gonna start tapping into that more seriously once I find a wholesale vendor, because I was using roses and stuff from Kroger, and y'all, them stems were, you know, I need better quality. That's all I want to basically like acquire for myself this year, well, the rest of this year. I want everything to have purpose. I want it to be of quality. I want to develop more as a person, like holistically, you know what I'm saying? Like this year is about me, and I keep saying, and I tell Bae this all the time, I just feel like, you know, this year is our year. Like, I feel like people always say that, but something felt so good about this year to want to like develop and progress as a person. I actually started a new journal. I've been reading. What is the word I'm looking for? Basically, I want to manage my finances better, and I want to think, act, and walk in the vision I see for myself. Right now, that is a content creator, fitness coach. Like, I just want a lot for myself, and in order for me to see that and develop and progress, I need to act like that's the life that God has for me. You know what I'm saying? I need to walk in it. Yeah. So yeah, that's where we've just been in life. It's gonna come slowly but surely. Videos are gonna definitely start dropping a lot more frequent. That's another thing though. I was still recording, I just never edited and never upload videos. Am I gonna post those videos? I have no idea, because my birthday video's in that, and it's other just like miscellaneous videos where I can just, you know, have like a little 5-minute video or so. But I just want to leave that in the past, kind of. But I also want to have a steady uploading schedule and upload everything that I didn't do, because I know there's some people out there wondering what I was doing. I feel like I might do like a new video and an old video up until like all the old videos are gone, a week, because I have a lot of time on my hands. I really would like to utilize everything, and I want to be more disciplined and motivated. So that's what we're gonna work on. Also, another update, I told you I bought a new journal. I've only written like one day, but I did this thing. I saw this thing on Instagram. I'm pretty sure it was like an Instagram reel, but anyways, it was like, write your name in the middle of the page and then write everything you see for yourself around it and connect it to you, so you know how to like plan out what you want to do. And that way your mind isn't filled with all these different ideas and things like that, and you're not just like overthinking. And it definitely helped get all my ideas out onto paper. A lot, but it felt like a lot more in my head. And of course, you know, I journal. So that's what that's gonna be, just like a breakdown. I need to go get another one because I feel like this is gonna fill up so quick. I'm also reading Reminders of Him. I started this like a couple weeks ago, I think. And y'all, I'm almost done. I'm probably gonna finish it tonight. If I don't finish it tonight, I'm finishing it tomorrow. But this book is so good. Y'all know I love anything Colleen Hoover. This is not sponsored. She's coming out with a movie based off the book. My mother-in-law was like, you need to read this book so we can go watch the movie, because she reads Colleen Hoover too. And I'm like, duh, it only makes sense. Yeah, that's just a whole life update with me. Me and Bae going strong, you know what I'm saying? My family's good, everything's well. I started a new church. I didn't go back, but I started it. Hopefully this is enough for what you guys were like wanting. Definitely am gonna drop something of quality soon. Y'all, this is so weird. There's a blue jay right there and a cardinal right there. And let me look up what that means. Definitely want to drop something of quality, but it's gonna take some time because I'm still getting my life where I want my life to be, and my lease is almost up in my apartment. So apartment Yanni, if you see this, anyways, my lease is up soon, so I'm gonna have to be relocating in a couple months too, and I want a new car. So all of that, it's all gonna come into play, and it's all gonna be posted, I promise. Like, me and content, we locked in this summer, y'all. Well, this year, the rest of this year, like, this is what I want to do. So we about to lock in, get it going, and yeah, finna get crunk. Eyebrows on fleek. So a cardinal bird has many meanings: a sign of hope and change, wisdom and blessing. So on brand right now. Okay, let me see the blue jay. That is so crazy. Blue jays can symbolize many things, including confidence, communication, and curiosity. Also be a warning to second guess who you trust. Okay, well, ain't none of that. We're gonna take the goodness out of it. In Jesus' name, amen. Yeah, y'all, so that's my update. I hope you guys are ready for this new season, and I hope you guys will forgive, you know, me not posting, because I was on the road for the longest, and then I just kind of like went downhill. I can definitely verify, like, we're back on it, we're locked in. This is gonna be a year full of content. Y'all are gonna love it, I'm gonna love it. Yeah, so thank you guys for watching. Stay tuned, y'all, stay tuned, because the content is coming, okay? But yeah, I'm gonna see y'all later.